Ranger 20 is on location. Engine 20, I need your wet.
Okay, we got fire right here on the floor.
Today is the final test in the sense that we get to put all of our skills and knowledge into a real application. Today is our second to last day and we're doing a live fire, which is really neat to put all of our skills to practice with some real fire.
Oh yeah, look at that rolling.
This kind of training is absolutely invaluable to us. We can't get this type of realism any other way. We have training facilities, we have a drill grounds, a drill tower, some other places that we can train, but nothing replicates a true fire emergency like live fire training. You don't want the first time a firefighter sees live fire to be when he shows up at your house to put the fire out. It is, I think they look at it as the culmination of their training, and this is their chance. They're all real excited about this training fire. They might be a little bit nervous, kind of like a pre-game jitters, but they're excited to be here, excited to be doing this training.
So it's a good time to show what we've learned and put a lot of our knowledge to practice. Today it's great because we have the opportunity to work with a lot of the line personnel, a lot of the veteran firefighters, and there's just so much knowledge and the skill set that they have is so much that we can learn from. And everyone we've had interactions with, the individuals who have come and helped us train and practiced, we've learned a lot from them.
Always, just use every advantage you can. Cover as much square footage as you possibly can because remember seconds count. They're in there without minutes.
They're learning little nuances that only the veterans might know. And you could spend your entire life doing firefighting and you would still learn something new. I like to sit in and listen in on some of these captains talking to the new recruits because I find that I learn something new about every time they are teaching. I don't think I can underscore how important it is to pass on that institutional knowledge, that knowledge that our veteran firefighters are giving to these new guys. And at a live fire training exercise, man, that's one of the best opportunities we have. We're working together, we have to be good roommates, but we also have to perform together on emergency scenes. And I think that's where really the bond comes, is really solidified. The fact that I'm relying on these guys for my safety and for my life. That's part of those values that we try and impart to these new guys, that look, you're not coming into just a job. This is something way more than that. And that requires a pretty robust mentoring process. First of all, they've survived a very competitive hiring process. Each one of these guys was up against about 2,500 other applicants, and these are the 16 that we selected. Academy is very arduous, very challenging process. We challenge them mentally, physically. We challenge them in every possible way we can. And this is really the conclusion of it. We're challenging them under the stress of live fire. In the first 20 weeks of Academy, we trained them in basic skills, basic firefighting skills. And what the last 2 weeks have been, and including today, has been to take those basic skills and apply them in a real-world situation. So instead of just pulling a hose, line to the first floor of our drill grounds, we go out to different properties that have different configurations. They might have fences in the way, or parked cars, or trees, or whatever. So they have to solve those kind of real-world problems. It's not the basic skill; it's the basic skill applied. And today is a further step with that. It's the basic skill applied to a real-world environment, including live fire. And that's really what the entire Academy has been about, is trying to not just teach them how to do step 1, 2, 3 to do this particular skill. So we're trying to teach them our values, and we're trying to teach them the standards we expect when they do those basic skills. We want them to be 100%. In fact, that's our standard. When we test, they have to pass our manipulative skills with 100% perfection, or else they fail the test.
Going through the training process, which has been kind of a combination of classroom studies, a lot of hands-on training, and a lot of drilling. Tomorrow's graduation.
Tomorrow they graduate from Academy, and then they go online, as we say it. They'll be riding on the fire engine, various fire engines around the city, and they'll be in a probationary process until their 1-year anniversary. And at the 1-year anniversary, we test them one last time. Then they're full-fledged Boise firefighters.
Well, it's a great opportunity to serve your community and serve the public. You work with a great group of guys, already my probationary class, some of the closest friends I've had, and a group of 16 of us have spent virtually 6 days a week together training and working towards the common goal. I think just being part of a group of members that are committed to making the Boise the most livable city in the country is something that I wanted to be part of. Overall, at the end of the day, your job is trying to help the community and the citizens of Boise.